Hello everybody, it's Friday. You know what that means. Yeah, more Friday Night Clock Tower. We're showing off a new character today. It should be fun. I do want to quickly tease some. I will be having some changes coming up in probably about a month. Have a new show idea. Plan on doing some updated graphics and branding. So I'm pretty excited for that. So I'll look forward to that. In the meantime, we are still doing the same thing as before. Yeah, we got a 12-player game. This is the release script for the new character. The new character, if you haven't seen it, is Banshee. It's a townsfolk. If the demon kills you, all players learn this. From now on, you may nominate twice per day and vote twice per nomination. Really crazy ability, but a lot of fun. Yeah, let's put a 12-player game together. I haven't really thought about what I want to put in. I think probably there's no reason not to put in Banshee. Maybe we'll rethink that for game 2. But what kind of game do we want here? Do a Vortox game, maybe? Banshee is bluff. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm okay with it being in currently. Let's. So I think I do want to have a heretic in this game. Wild script. This will be fun. Yeah, people seem to like this script. Which, the release scripts have been kind of like in general. Some have been good, but I think people have generally liked this. I think maybe Vortox. I might put a Baron in, which means we'd have 4 outsiders. Let's do a Klutz. And Scout Woman? Yeah, I think a Scout Woman's good. So anyway, we'll put a click. I think I'm gonna do Heretic, Mutant, Klutz, Drunk. So, what do we want to do from here? Do a Snake Charmer? Bounty Hunter? Steward? Pixie? I think I don't feel like doing Savant. Let's do a Juggler. Let's do a Slayer. Put an Empath. Oh, we only got one more. And one of these will be Drunk. Bounty Hunter or Pixie, I think. One day I'll have an evil Snake Charmer pick a demon. So maybe... maybe we'll do an evil Snake Charmer. I think that's silly and fun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So what gets misinformation here? Well, yeah, the Bounty Hunter will get misinfo, Empath, and Juggler all will. Plus there will be a Drunk. So we could make a Drunk, for example, a Drunk Juggler, and then they can actually get true information. Or a Drunk Empath. Might be a little rough setup, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, let's try it out. Let's pass out these characters. So we have Madar as our Vortox, Jacob as our Scarlet Woman, Merrick as our Baron. Bluffs. Let's do Steward. Steward's always a good one. Oracle might be a nice, good one. And I don't think we don't want to do an outsider. I don't think we might could. Or we do fisherman. Yeah, I think fisher. I think we'll avoid doing an outsider. Then oh my gosh, look at the empath between two evils. That's a thing. So I think we'll not make him drunk. Let's make the juggler drunk. And the bounty hunter is going to make Robert evil. Alright, Jen's going to have to see somebody. It's going to have to be somebody good because there's a Vortox in play. Maybe we'll decide that for sure. Maybe we'll decide it for sure tonight. Banshee, Sync Charmer. Okay, I think that's all the setup we need to do. Alright, let's go. I'm going to talk to the players about the Banshee, and then I do want to go over Madness. Probably go over the Jinxes. So yeah, let's go do that.
Last night. And I didn't put Heretic in.
Alright, everybody.
It revolved around that, sorry.
Oh, you alright? So got characters sent out. I do want to go over a few things. Maybe I should have done it first. But the new character for the month is the Banshee. It is a townsfolk. If the demon kills you, all players learn this. From now on, you may nominate twice per day and twice per nomination. So if the demon kills the Banshee, during the night, there will be an announcement that the Banshee has died. And then whoever is the Banshee at that point, even though they're dead, can nominate twice each day, and for every single nomination, they can vote twice. There are a few jinxes. I'll go over those real quick. Baron and Heretic. The Baron might only add one outsider, not two. Baron and Plague Doctor. If the Storyteller gains the Baron ability, up to two players become not in play outsiders. Scarlet Woman and Plague Doctor. If the Plague Doctor dies, a living minion gains the Scarlet Woman ability in addition to their own ability and learns this. And Vortox and Banshee. If the Vortox is in play and the demon kills the Banshee, the player still learned that the Banshee has died. Ross, did you have a question?
I think I saw it last night on the video, but that when the Banshee always counts for two votes, that's the two-hand thing, or can they choose to do one?
Yeah, whoever's the Banshee, they would have that option. So, you could... apparently they will have... I haven't seen this yet, but apparently there will be a button for the second hand.
Okay, so you can choose either or.
So if there's a Banshee in play, you'll kind of be the first in our group to figure that out. Also, there is Madness on this script, so I do want to briefly go over Madness. Madness is to convince or try to convince the group that something is true. What I think, how I want to start explaining this is, so going by the Serenovus, for example, if you're meant to be mad as the Oracle, I think the way to think about it is if I ask Town what so-and-so player is, if they don't mostly, or what they think they are, if they don't mostly say Oracle, then you're probably not being mad as the Oracle. Does that make sense? Same thing with Harpy. The Harpy makes one player mad that somebody else is evil. So hypothetically, if Town asked who I'll just go with Manny, for example. If, I asked everybody else who did Manny think is evil and they can't say, then you're probably not being mad enough. Same thing with Pixies, Mutants, etc.
Yeah, can you clarify Pixie Madness versus Serenovus Madness? Like, if the Serenovus makes the Pixie mad as something else.
So Pixie I usually consider over the entirety of whatever time frame's relevant. So if the Pixie sees, I don't know, a steward, and on day one is mad as a steward, and then on day two, the Serenovus makes them mad as a bounty hunter, and they're mad as a bounty hunter. Then on day 3, they're mad as a steward again. Then the steward dies. Probably going to give them the ability. If they've been mad as a bounty hunter every day because Ceranov's chosen them every day, unfortunately, they're probably just not going to be able to get their ability. Probably the same true if they're mad as a bounty hunter when the steward dies. So it does not make it impossible to get the ability. It does make it harder. But, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Any other questions? Madness is always a good thing to kind of go over, every now and then. So, yeah, I think with that said, I'm ready to start the game. So good night and good luck. All right, and one of the things I want to do.
Madness rolls, none of them will be in play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this photo down. That is Ben Burns' trick for Sex and Violets when running S&V for for a group who's never played it. Explain how Madness works and don't put anything in, or don't put any of it in. At least the first time around.
Yeah, I approve of that.
Cool.
It is fun to watch the group
All right.
go completely paranoid trying to figure out things that are happening that aren't happening.
I think for a bounty hunter,
I
we
think
can maybe
Madness is one
show.
of my favorite mechanics in the game.
Maybe we'll show
It's
a
tricky,
Lewis.
and it's gotta. You kind of just have to.
Or
You kind of just have to like try not to break it, like really
Yeah,
kind of throw
I think that's
yourself into
fine.
it, and that's when I think it's the funnest.
No one would bluff Madness. That would just be bad.
I thought about doing the Klutz. I might do the Klutz second. All right. So Merrick and Jacob learns these are your minions. This is a demon. Go ahead and tell Robert before he picks that. Oh, why is all this showing up? That's interesting. Anyway, that's new. I don't say you are evil, because that's how we roll. To wake up our demon, say these are the minions, these characters not in play. And we say make a choice. So we should show Guami as 0 or a 1. I think you're going to have a rough time actually figuring out that and Vortox is in play. So I think a 0 might be a decent way to go. Picking Jeremy. Yeah, so I think let's go with a 0, I think. Yeah, it's cool. It actually shows what you actually need to do for that particular character. I didn't know that was a new feature. Like that.
I really like these tabs they have for the chat. So it's very clear who you're messaging. Very nice.
A new feature I didn't know they added, but I'm finding out tonight, is when you wake a player with cards, it shows at the top of the window what, how you have the night order and what the night order explains what you're supposed to do. If you wake up a player, it shows, what you're supposed to do with that player, which I think is pretty cool. What was the other one? Bounty Hunter. It's gonna learn Lewis. All right, low info game. Not really a lot of night 1 weekend rolls anyway. A little bit more going on after this, but I don't know. Well, people really tuned into it, so cool. I think we're good to go. Excuse me. Cool. Said in public chat. Thanks for the bluffs, Ross. Oops. Alright. Actually, with 12 players, I don't need a voting time that low, actually. Alright, good morning, town. Rise and shine. Welcome to Shri. Something like that. Yeah, 12 player game. Give you about 6 minutes for discussions. Good luck. Have fun.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Have we played before?
Yeah, I believe so. I've been the last several Viva La Sams. I remember you, but I don't remember the last time we played.
Sure.
I think you all might not remember each other because you might have been evil together in a Poppy Grower game.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like
God, the one where I was like the harpy that was like, no, were you the Cernovus that picked me to be Nat?
Yes.
Okay. God, that was a cluster. And then like a Slayer shot too. I had, God.
So there's a history.
Well, this time I'm glad that I'm good, so it'll be, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're
you
still
feel
on the same
are you
team.
are you likewise, or are you? Okay. Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
Let's do it with more clarity. Let's root for that Slayer shot. I'm not the Slayer.
You are the Slayer. Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm not the Slayer.
You're not the Slayer. Okay. What would you like to tell me you are?
I don't know. Probably keep it to 2s or 3s at this point. I mean,
Okay.
I have a bad look of just like every time the first one's like, all right, you alone. It's just like it's the poisoner, it's the demon. Like, I mean, there's no poison in the script, but still. I don't know. 2, 3. What do you feel like?
Yeah, I'm happy to do it too. All right.
Sure.
I am either the juggler looking for juggler claims,
Sure.
or I am the snake charmer who cleared you last night.
Okay. I'm the oracle or the fisherman.
Oracle or the fisherman. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Do you?
It's got to be an acronym.
I know. I'll give you. Oh no, because
Are there vowels?
there are
Just
vowels.
throw imp in there.
I'll do fisherman, oracle, pixie, fog. I was gonna do fog, but you already had. I was like, I can't do general because I'm not the general. And I was like, you already. Yeah, I was like, that's too many overlaps with you that you might. But yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Okay. Later.
Fuck.
Thanks.
I can tell you I'm an outsider.
Oh, fun. I'm an empath.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
I'm pretty sure he just guessed 2 bluffs. Because that wasn't his first chat, and he's not sitting next to Matt R. So yeah, I think he just nailed it.
All right.
Yeah, I've heard of one outsider claimed. They wouldn't be specific.
What do we have here for? None of these would really want to claim. I guess
none of them.
Like Dr. Heretic. I guess those were the ones that would claim.
Yeah. The person hard claimed to me. I don't know why they would go. Yeah, you're right. It makes no sense. Why would they be so public?
Good is slightly winning.
I definitely would believe that. So, okay. Well, don't spread. Don't spread it around.
I want to see it go off. So I hope you're telling me the truth, and for
I'm
once, this is the first time this has ever happened. I hope you die at night.
Thanks, Robert. All right. Okay.
Good luck.
All right, looks like Blake's claiming Banshee, which is fun. Let's see.
3s.
Okay.
But then do we want me to set up for the Vortex world or just point?
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. You could just like pick some townsfolk that you want to gain trust with, and then.
Sure. And I'll go with Robert.
Yeah.
You can see that, whether that suggests for Vortex or not. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Later.
That's good.
He's going with Steward. I don't know what Madar is going with.
I'm gonna guess that you are the Snake Charmer.
Let me double check the script.
You're like, wait, is Snake Charmer even on the script?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not the Snake Charmer, but you got the first letter. But you got the first letter right. I'll tell you that.
Ooh, okay. So that puts it down to 3. That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm happy to die tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Yeah.
As? Or if I was the fisherman, what question would I be asking that would give me a positive on what you are, outsider-wise?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm either the Plague Doctor or the Klutz.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Lewis is nominated. I'll vote on him.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Later.
Or general.
Okay.
And if I'm general, good is ahead. Slightly ahead.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Somebody's typing very loud. But welcome back down. You got a couple of minutes. There's a juggler on the script, so if you want to do juggles, please raise your hand. Lewis.
Yes, I would absolutely like to bluff juggler today. And I'd like to juggle Jeremy as the Oracle, Jacob as the Fisherman, Jen as the Bounty Hunter, Guami as the Empath. 1, 2, how many have I done? 4. And Lewis as the Juggler.
All right. Thank you, Robert.
I will juggle Ross, Blake, Matthew, Jeremy, and Manny as the Heretic.
All right. Thank you, Ross.
He accused me while we were holding hands, and that wasn't cool. But, okay, I'm going to juggle Robert as the General, Matt R. as the Fisherman, Merrick as the Klutz, Jeremy as the Oracle, and myself as the Juggler.
All right. Thank you. Matt R.
I will juggle Matthew to Guami inclusive as the Heretic.
All right. Thank you, Manny.
Manny will juggle Jeremy and Merrick as the Empath.
All right. Thank you.
I heard they both had Empath too.
Jen also has an Empath too, I think, right, Jen?
Yep.
Oh, Guami's double evil.
I also have a fortune teller yes on Matt R and Ross.
Yeah. Ross is the red herring.
I have an Empath 1. We should kill Matthew, obviously.
I think that's always a good thing to do. I'm just kidding, Matthew. It's not a good thing to do, unless it is a good thing to do, and then it is.
Unless it isn't, then it isn't. So on and so forth. Nominations are open.
We should probably do a hard Vortex check.
Fair.
I think we should.
But so many people juggled, like, they all need their information.
There's 3 pixie jugglers at least.
Manny nominates Lewis.
Annie nominates Lewis. State your case.
Soft Vortex check.
Lewis, your defense.
Soft defense.
All right. This needs 6.
The confidence of its defense is why
We shouldn't put this on the block? Yeah.
There is actual information on Lewis.
Oh, there is?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have heard of this information. I'll be happy to even nominate myself tomorrow, but the role I'm
6
claiming
is enough.
wants some information tonight.
Ross.
Ross nominates Blake.
Ross nominates Blake. State your case.
I wanted to see him get upset a little bit. Other than that, it's the only reason why.
Blake, your defense.
Not upset. I think we should leave it on Lewis. I have hard claimed. So I'm actually not a good kill. Lewis, I mean, he literally said nothing during his defense and then is like, oh, but you shouldn't kill me. So to me, I think, unfortunately, there is information pointing towards Lewis being evil. I think we should leave it on him.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to beat.
So we are kind of assuming we've ruled out a Vortex world, hopefully.
2 is not enough.
Jen will nominate Jeremy.
Jen nominates Jeremy. State your case.
On the off chance that Jeremy is the evil Klutz, I really, really want to see him mess up. So we might as well just do this, see what happens, just in case.
Jeremy, your defense.
I don't know. Can there be an evil Klutz on the script? Not sure.
Bounty Hunter.
No. Bounty Hunter is only for
That's
towns.
just
Bounty
towns.
Hunter has to,
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter has to be townsfolk. So I don't think I'm a great kill.
If there's a heretic and Jeremy's the Klutz, he could win the game for us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
Darn too.
Yeah.
Gamble everything on that, definitely.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to beat.
Makes me think of the movie Dumb and Dumber when it's like you do the stupidest things and then you go and totally redeem yourself.
That's where we watched that not too long ago. It was still pretty fun.
Regardless of alignment.
It does stand up. We've done that.
4 is not enough.
Lewis nominates Manny.
Lewis nominates Manny. State your case.
First, I'll just sort of address what Blake said. I gave a nothing defense because the town reveal of there being information against me didn't happen until the hand started going around. So, and that's why I chose to address. Yes, there is a bounty hunter ping on me. I am good, so that means the bounty hunter's information is wrong. But I'm also the juggler, so I want to get my information tonight, and I'll die tomorrow. I just nominated Manny because all of the claims I got from people are claims that are people that want to stay alive. So I'm going to trust all the people I chatted with at this stage.
All right, Manny, your defense.
I'm the bounty hunter with the ping on Lewis.
Ooh, that's a double claim.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to beat.
Yeah, I have a different bounty hunter with a ping on Lewis that I've spoken with.
Four is not enough. Any more nominations?
Oh, Lewis, I think this is the third game in a row I played with you where you're the first one out.
I got from 10. 5. Lewis has been executed and dies. The game continues. Good night. That's sort of unfortunate. But not the worst thing in the world. Alright. Let's get Robert's pick. Merrick. No. Matt R's pick. Excuse me. Ooh. Well, that'll be a klutz pick in the morning. Cool. So, no Banshee, Empath. I think we're just going to keep giving a 0. Unfortunately, no Juggler. And we need a new Bounty Hunter ping. So, who... Let's see who voted on Lewis, because maybe we want to put it on somebody who didn't vote for Lewis. Guami? Yeah, I think Guami's actually probably a pretty decent choice. Actually, and that's a strong choice too, because if he believes Jen is a bounty hunter, then he knows that his Impasse 0 is wrong. So I actually really like that idea. Yeah. So we're gonna give Guami his 0. I'm gonna give Jen Guami. Cool. Yeah, I think this kind of works out. So we'll see. Right. Of course, you know, the game could also just end right here. So if he does pick an evil player, the game ends and good. And good loses, evil wins. Or no, good wins. Yeah, good wins. Good morning, town. Matthew died of the night. There are 10 players alive. About 5 minutes.
I publicly claim Klutz.
Oh, dear God.
Klutz has been claimed.
And pick. This is a risky move. Merrick.
Matthew chooses Merrick. The game is over.
Oh!
And the good team has won.
Yeah!
Oh, damn.
Oh, I was the Banshee. I didn't even get to use it.
I
came back
published as one of the books.
Oh, that's awesome, Matthew.
Well,
Jeremy, take notes.
Matthew was your klutz, who chose Merrick, who is the evil baron. Manny was your heretic, so evil one, so therefore good one. Lauren in the chat just said, I just tuned in the best time. Let's go through. So Madar was your Vortox. So that means that the bounty hunter information that Jen had was wrong on Lewis. Lewis was drunk, who believed he was a juggler. And last night he learned Guami. Guami was your empath with a 0. I liked the idea of showing Guami to Jen because if Guami thinks Jen is actually the bounty hunter and he's being seen by the bounty hunter, then he knows his 0 is wrong. So that could have been interesting. Ross was your Banshee. Unfortunately, never got to do anything with that. Robert was your evil Snake Charmer. Because one day I'll have an evil Snake Charmer pick a demon. Jacob was your Scarlet Woman. Blake was your Mutant. And Jeremy was your Slayer. Your buffs were Steward, Oracle, and Fisherman.
I decided I was going to try to kill who I thought would be have the most fun as the Banshee. And I was like, Matthew would enjoy being the Banshee, so I'm going to kill him. Hope he's the Banshee.
Well, instead he got to enjoy being the Klutz.
Jacob. I was trying to pull off a possible heretic if there wasn't one.